My name is Vilione, and our company is Offermation. Offermation is a platform and web application that allows local businesses to advertise online. It's 2012, and the local advertising industry is a $130 billion a year industry, yet only 10% of that is online, and we saw a big problem with that. So we developed Offermation to bring them online.
I'm Mike Luedke from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and Dan said it best. Offermation is a platform for local businesses to connect with their community online.
I'm Matt McElligott. I'm a web developer and entrepreneur, one of the co-founders of Offermation. And Offermation is a platform for local businesses to easily advertise online and help the community support local businesses.
One of the technology, I'll start with technology because that's our application. Obviously, we needed an application to take this to market. We needed a platform for vendors to get online. Building the application and considering all the different ramifications, different possible scenarios for use was definitely a hurdle we faced. And developing the application as it stands now, took 7-8 months of sitting and doing, which is 7-8 months that we're not taking it out to market. So getting the technology in lockdown is something that was a hurdle for us.
Yeah, I think in our pilot phase, we learned a hard lesson about sales. We had all previously worked as consultants sort of in the web and marketing business, and it's a different kind of, it's a different way of selling. And for this platform, we had to really figure out how to speak to the needs of and empathize with the people who had the problem, not just coming down from the hill with some shiny solution. So we really kind of learned how to listen better to the people that we think are the customers, and then go out and test that and figure out if we're right.
I would just add one more thing, just being able to differentiate ourselves. So we feel like we started with a really unique idea and really unique purpose, and as is extrapolated, finding our right niche and our right position, how we differentiate from so many other players in the local advertising industry right now. So that's kind of been our focus right now, just getting that messaging and getting that focus.
Several things. Capital. We'll learn that nothing is for certain until money's in the bank, right? Deals go through. You can plan and plan and plan, but if there's not a concrete arrangement, or except if money's not in the bank, the whole plan moving forward changes. And we've experienced the good and the bad of that. And I think that was a real valuable lesson for us to stay very agile and essentially keep us on our toes and keep us focused on the goal of raising capital, taking this to market. For me personally, mentors and advisors. I think we're all of the notion that you have to be a sponge, and there are people that have done this. Listen to them, ask them questions. Going through and learning something yourself is required, but it's difficult. And if you can get any input from outside sources, take it.
We were part of an accelerator, tech Incubator and Accelerator in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where we're founded, called 94 Labs originally, and they were kind of a network of founders, other founders, advisors, VCs that kind of just helped us really get off the ground and create a community in Milwaukee that kind of wasn't there. So that was awesome. That's you.
There are two, as I see it. One of them would be technology. As Mike said, we took our product to market in Milwaukee in October. We did a 3-month pilot, and we learned a lot about our business. People have a tendency to look at our model and look at our business as a whole and say that's a lot like Groupon, that's like a lot like Living Social. And going back to when we started our business, that's so far from the truth. We realized that there needed to be some very key changes to our technology, and as Mike said, to our branding, to our messaging, as far as how we truly are different in our space. So one of the businesses is taking our second version of the software to market, and the sales effort that's going to go around that.
I just feel like our whole concept in our marketplace, where businesses can openly and freely create their own offers, and where people can share and get compensated for doing that. That whole once kind of that gets its own critical mass, kind of momentum, and that picks up that whole $130 billion industry to really start being automated. It can help the community at a grassroots level, and it can spread virally. So that's kind of the abyss that's ahead of us, and it's a good abyss. It's not a scary one, I don't think. So.
These guys?
For sure.
Yeah.
These guys?
Yeah.
Mentors, advisors, other people's success stories. Knowing that we can do this because other people have, and believing in ourselves and in our product, that inspires me. Well, these two guys again.
Sure.
Personally, I have a couple mentors and advisors that I go to in the event of unforeseen things, questions, whatever the case is. Those people inspire me, not only for the sake of them giving me knowledge and them spending time, but the willingness that they have to see these new generations of businesses grow. So I find that very inspiring. I find them very inspiring.
I would just say in general, just anyone out there that's trying to do their own thing and hustling and kind of spreading their own inspiration, those people inspire me. Not just some CEO or a monolithic figure, but just the everyday man,
Yeah, I would agree with both of these guys. My team, obviously, it makes it worth coming in because these are my friends too, and my colleagues, and family as well. And we're surrounded by a great network of people. The entrepreneurial community is very vibrant, and everybody's pretty supportive of what we're doing. So that really helps us keep grinding it out every day.